Hey everyone, welcome to another podcast of Kickin It with Craig and Gregg, the podcast for children over 40. I'm Gregg.
I'm Craig, and welcome to episode 6. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Please share. All you gotta do is shit. Come in with us. We'll have a good time. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm ready to kick it. You ready to kick it?
Let's go.
So, what's up?
I wanted to talk a little bit about, I was watching this show on Netflix called Unlocked.
What's it about?
It's about these guys who are in prison, and the sheriff, the guy who runs the prison, decides to, because they're locked down 23 in 1, that's what they call it. 23 hours a day, they get 1 hour to go out and do their thing, and they're locked up. They're back. So the guy, the sheriff, you know, he's doing this experiment, 40 days, I believe it's 40 days, where they have to, he goes, dude, I'm going to let you out. I'm going to let you do your thing. You got to do your job. You all got to come together as a community. And I'm going to give you back some of your dignity, some purpose and stuff. And it's an all experiment. You know, it's a bunch of fucking inmates. Some of them got capital murder. Some of them are just got drug charges and shit like that. But they're all in. You know, and so the experiment goes. You know, he wants to see how that goes, and at the end of it, you know, they make a judgment call. 40 days. At the end of it, do they go back in 23-1? That's what they call it. So locked down for 23 hours of a day.
So you can just go one day out.
No. That he just said from here on in, I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Start acting a fool.
Now you get taken away.
Yep. And it was 40 days, and there was a couple blips along the way and stuff like that.
What was this on?
Netflix. Yeah. What I found funny is the captioning, because, you know, I don't know, Ebonics and stuff like that. Someone was like, you know, I had a hard time understanding them sometimes because of the Ebonics. Like, there's a word, finna. I'm finna doing this, or to me, I'm like, why can't you just say going? But you ever hear that, finna? I was like, I'm not co-signing on that, finna.
Isn't that rooted in like slave languages?
Well,
back in the day?
I guess after I looked it up, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but it's funny. There was a couple fights in there and shit like that, and then at the end of it, I don't know if I can.
No spoilers.
No, you can't do spoilers. All right, but I found it interesting. But the interesting thing is the Ebonics, and that they were interviewing these inmates, and you know they were talking about their trials and tribulations, and I gotta tell you, man, a lot of it. There were some guys that could articulate their thoughts reasonably, but most of them, I was like, you can tell that they're, you know, what they graduated from, their grade level, or you know, they had no command of the English language.
That's where it comes from, the environment.
Yeah, I imagine.
The environment, and like, what was the ratio as far as
black to white to Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Well, there were, I think, 3 white guys.
Now, were they more like redneck country like them, down south kind of thing?
One was, that dude had 15, one had 15 in life hanging over his head. 15 years, life plus 15 years.
What do you do?
I couldn't, you know, I was watching,
Oh.
yeah,
I
didn't get deep.
I always wonder why they add the 15 of his to life. I'm just saying it's life, because you know you're just gonna die.
Right,
Say
you act a fool, man. I never got that.
You're dying, but I guess that's what it is. But it's funny with Ebonics. Like, did you ever see that movie Airplane, Austin?
Long time ago.
Where they had these 2 black guys. They were talking jive, and no one understood them except the lady from Leave It to Beaver. She was the mother, but she was on the plane, and she goes, "I know how to speak jive." And so she started talking jive, and this shit was funny. Chump
like,
don't want no help. Chump
don't get no help, man. Everyone's got to know that from fucking
Airplane.
Airplane.
Best movie ever.
Yeah. I just thought it was weird that word finna and stuff. I had to look it up, and I just think it's just as easy to say going to. I'm going. But it means fixing and going at the same time.
Well, if
It's basically gonna. I'm gonna.
Yeah. I'm finna.
Well, if that's the case, if you want to get into old school shit, why didn't we say we were running? But no, we said we're booking.
Because there's a difference between running, man. Because, you know, if you're running, man, that means you're trying to get to the bus stop and shit. But if you're booking, someone's fucking after you.
No, because I think
someone's coming to get your ass.
I think if you're booking, you got to get to that bus. I was booked into the bus.
Well, I guess it has to be with sense of urgency.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
That's
the difference. All right, that's the difference between running and booking. The urgency.
You're not gonna go for a book. You know?
Right.
I know. Excuse me, I got it.
Where you going? Library. I'm booking. Stop it. I was watching again the other night. I was watching Terminator, right? And you know the part where the first Terminator. You know the part where they're in the car, and he's explaining what's happening. Like it's a Terminator, and she's like, I'm not stupid. I know we can't have this. We don't make this shit right now. And he's like, no, not for about another 40 years. Mm-hmm. And that was in 1984. We're in 2024.
Are we close?
40 years.
Dude, think about
the AI that's coming out.
Speaking of AI, I was reading an article where now they are generating AI supermodels. So buy Cindy Crawford, they're making, and they could make them their spokesmen, but they're beautiful, meticulous looking
Well,
girls.
we're also having AI beauty pageants.
Imagine that, dude. It's like you can't. Yeah, she's beautiful, but you can never have her.
Well, they got.
She's got great tits, but you ain't never gonna feel.
They got.
It's pretty much battle bots, but with like
right
beautiful
with tits.
It is.
They have these people who really go online for They have AI girlfriends.
Right.
And they talk to them, and it's almost like the. Did you ever watch the Black Mirror? Mm-hmm. They had shit like that.
It's kind of sad.
And it is, but when people ain't got girlfriends, they're like.
Someone needs someone to talk
to.
And
they actually could swipe left or right, however it's done.
Yeah.
And they can choose their girlfriend, and they have chat bots that talk to them and everything.
It's like that movie Her. Did you watch that movie?
Yeah, I watched some of it, but I couldn't get behind it because it was dark.
It was pretty much dystopian. Like we're there now.
Was it Scarlett Johansson the voice of that?
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Wait, what's his face? Joaquin Phoenix?
I think
so.
I think it was Joaquin Phoenix.
I never seen that movie.
So, right.
I never seen it. But I know it was there.
So speaking of that, keeps going. I heard a news article about how this guy called the cops because this kid was receiving pizzas every day. What kind of pizzas? He was receiving pizzas. Someone was having a guy having pizzas delivered every day. And so he called the cops. He goes, enough, I'm tired of it.
I think I heard the story.
Dude, they were delivering pizzas to him.
Right.
And
I heard the story.
He called the cops, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, dude, I don't know who would do this to me. It's not like I ever had a girlfriend or anything. The dude seemed like really, like, as soon as I heard him say that, I was like, aw. So I think, like, these guys looked upon this dude and went,
we're going to send him some pizzas.
Yeah, man, you ain't got no girlfriend. I'm going to send him some pizzas. Probably came from a good place, but...
Or a joke.
Well, it was labeled a prank.
So did he eat the pizzas?
You get spotted, you got...
Did he eat the pizzas?
I don't know.
Probably for a bit.
Well, yeah, until he got tired of it.
Right, got tired. Well, no, they always send him cheese pizza.
Yeah, I don't know.
No variety.
Yeah, I was wondering if they put toppings on it, but I didn't get to that. But the guy, you could tell because he was interviewed. I just heard the audio of it, and
you just imagine what he looks like.
Yeah, and he seemed kind of timid, and you could tell something was wrong with him. I don't know who would do this. It's not like I ever had a girlfriend in my life. And then the people I heard on the radio station, they went, oh, and I'm like, let me pie.
Dude, you kind of imagine what that guy looked like. Maybe a scrawny dude, balding with glasses, or a big fat dude who's balding with glasses. You know?
You just described me.
Damn.
What the fuck?
You got a pizza coming.
Speaking of that, I don't know. All right, so a new term. I don't know. Hat fishing.
That'd be you.
100% that's me.
Well, I guess that's both of us. So
right. Hat fishing. We're in that, dude. I guess I can do this. I don't know, man. Look, I'm thinning, man. It's where it's at, man. So I started wearing a hat. I do like wearing a hat, but if I had more hair, I probably wouldn't. I had that laser sharp part right here and over and shit, or I would do some fucking crazy shit. But no, I'd be wearing a hat.
You bring back the mullet?
Bring back the if I could make
if I could do it,
if I could have a party in the back and business in the front, I would.
Dude, shut up, man. You were up there with that handlebar mustache twisting that shit up. So
Gregg's business went out of business in the front.
Oh yeah, no, it was business in front, party in the back.
Yeah.
I went out of business. Long time ago.
Condemned.
Yeah, but now I got a new business, GB Electric, one of our favorite sponsors.
He don't pay shit though. I was watching the Adam Carolla show, right? And he's going like this. He's going, dude, I don't know, for some reason I'm walking my dog or in my neighborhood. All of a sudden I'm seeing these water bottles, and they got this orange substance in them, and there's a lot of them. And you're thinking like homeless people and shit like that, but I guess they come to find out that they're motherfucking Amazon trucks. They got to take a piss. So they take a piss in the truck and then they throw it outside.
That's the new pollution.
Right.
Cut it out, Amazon piss.
But whether it be ironic or coincidence, I was walking my dog and I saw one. I said, motherfucker.
You feel like calling Amazon, yo, man,
Yeah,
who does this route? Because
right.
you know they got routes.
Oh, yeah. And I was like, it just happened that day that I heard that. And I was walking up the street and I said, what the fuck?
Well, because think about it. These guys are making 40, 50 stops. Dude, and if they're drinking water, as they should, I guess, because you're supposed to drink 8 fucking glasses of 8 fucking...
Well, they say that's a misnomer.
I think it is, because I cannot believe that the human body is lacking hydration. You know, like, you need to drink even though you're not thirsty.
All right. If that's the case, you can drink a 12-pack, can't you?
Well, yeah. But see, there's something at the end of it.
Right. I got a buzz.
Right, but
Well,
they're drinking it just so they piss a lot. I don't get it.
Oh, you drink water, you're healthy. No, I mean,
Right.
That out of it.
For real?
For real. Cheers.
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 I don't get it. But, yeah, so to be properly hydrated, you have to eat, is it 8 glasses or 8 glasses? And what's a glass? Is it 16 ounces or is it 8 ounces?
Oh, it depends on the glass.
Dude, I probably drink 2 water bottles a day. What do you think? That's fair?
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
And not only that, I think it's a waste of time when I gotta go piss.
I think you're supposed to drink more the more you get older, more water.
You know what I got to say about that?
You know what I want to do? I want to
That's a friend thing, baby.
I want to take the bikes up to the old neighborhood because I was thinking about how we used to live in that fucking house with like 3 bedrooms and how many 9 people in our house?
9 bedroom, a 3 family, 1 bedroom house,
1 floor
and a dog. Stupid.
And it got messy.
Dude, but, hell yeah, dude.
Our
How many
house
bathrooms?
1
bathroom.
and I think our house was in a magazine called Better Homes and Garbage.
That's what our friends said, man. But dude, they had no problem coming over our house and party on Friday nights when my mom wasn't home.
With a case of beer for all high school. It was great. We had a great time.
Imagine that, though.
But that house got. But now it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But
It's still about the size of a trailer.
It pretty much a trailer. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't like. What 1, 2, 3, 4, 9.
A 3 bedroom, living room, bathroom, kitchen on a slab, no basement.
Nope. With 9 people at one time.
9 people. It was 3 girls and 4 boys, mom and dad, and the fucking dog.
Yeah.
Sammy, rest in peace. I like that dog. Good dog, Beagle.
And then you wonder why that house got trashed.
Right. I think, and we didn't even know it was tight. That's where we lived.
That's where we lived.
But I think that gave me some life skills, about how to deal with people. But I don't like crowds.
No. Right. Ironically.
Yeah, I don't like crowds. Maybe it's because of that. I don't know.
Well, because you were packed in like a sardine.
Right. Didn't know it.
I didn't. I had good times there. Whatever. But we were always there. It's funny, like Chris used to have like one of the biggest house. Mike used to have one of the biggest house, but they all came to our house.
Ain't that funny?
Well, that's because mom and dad were never home.
Right. We wanted to go to Chris's house. So you got a pool table.
Right.
Nah.
I'm a sucker.
Right.
Still the same.
Yeah, Chris, you're still the same. You know what we're talking about. So you guys, we're making these things about trying to go for 15, 20 minutes, but hang with us, man. There's some gold in there.
We can do this.
We're trying real hard.
All you got to do is,
Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button.
SLSS, motherfuckers. Do it.
Anyway, we can keep this short and sweet tonight. That was fun.
That's fine.
Alrighty.
It's funny with no topics. You just run it.
Oh, I know. I didn't have.
No, you just book it.
You just book it.
We're just booking.
We're booking through this.
Yeah, because we be reading. We be exercising our minds. Remember that last week? All right, guys. So, that about wraps it up for another podcast of Kicking It with Craig and Greg. I had fun.
I have fun too, and remember, I share. Do the thing, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.